Okay, so I have very little idea what I'm doing right now, but it's a thing. Okay, so today, because I have to, well, I don't have to, but I want to. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough dye for this, but I'm going to be re-dyeing / dyeing my hair. So right now, you probably can't, oh, hello. This is the mop on my head. Mop, say hello. Okay, so I don't know how well you can see, but this section of my hair is a lot shorter than the rest of it, and it is already blue, so I don't have to worry about that. So I started by just doing my tips, but I thought, hey, why not be extra? Just, okay. So now I'm gonna end up doing the top in this video, and I figured, why not just do a video, because I haven't been posting. Sorry. Okay. So I have my already opened bottle of Splat Blue dye. Englishing for this video would be amazing. Okay, so I have my dye. I have a bunch of hair ties. I'm not doing this in sections. I'm just gonna go at that. But I do need to secure my towel. As you can see, dye stains. So get a crappy shirt. I'm wearing this tank top because I rarely wear tank tops, so why not? Okay, I have Vaseline to put over my edges, like just in case. And then I have my CVS. Thank you so much for the gloves. Okay. This is a thing I'm doing. Okay, so this is very much stained. This will never come out. So the dye that I am using is not permanent. I have the Splat 30 wash hair dye, and I just picked this up at CVS. So what I do is, because this isn't a professional salon and I'm not rich, I have this crappy towel that I kind of just grab the front section of, take a handy hair tie, and just kind of tie it closed sometimes. Maybe not this year, but in 3 years, maybe I'll get this tied. There we go. Okay. So it's not the most snazzy thing, but it'll do for what the heck I'm doing. So I do not like Vaseline. It's so weird and disgusting. So over here, I have a mirror so that I can see what I'm doing, because eyesight. And then I am going to start saving up for, I have a piggy bank right there. That's what this is. Little Coke can. It's so cool. I'm saving up for a camera and a mic, and yeah. So right now I'm just using my computer because I can. So I'm just gonna just gonna rub this all over the heckin' place. Yeah. So if you've never dyed your hair before, you're going to use this video as reference, that is a terrible idea. Go find professional people and do it with them. I am pretty sure I don't follow any of the actual instructions on the bottle. There are no instructions on the bottle. Actually, it's all on the box that I threw away. But I read them. I read them before. I don't need this much. That's gross. Okay. Look at that. Okay. I'm getting distracted. So go watch a different, professional video of someone who, does their hair a lot, because I don't. But, basically what I do is I do the petroleum. You're going to see it in a second, but I'm just going to explain what I'm doing. So I take the petroleum jelly, which is Vaseline. Vaseline is petroleum jelly, just the brand name. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting distracted. I need to use my brain. Okay. So I slather some of that around the edge area so that when I go to school, I don't have to worry about, going to school with a big blue spot on my forehead looking like a weirdo. So, yum. Love that. So I put on the petroleum, and then I get my handy dandy gloves on because I don't want my hands to be stained blue for all eternity. It will do that. I'm going to adjust this for a second because I feel like it's not. Okay. So, get my gloves on. And really, there's not much I can do. I just kind of need to be careful of my pants and my other clothing because I don't have it covered. So I just squeeze a bunch of this into my hand. And if you're just doing your tips, most of the videos that I have seen, because I went and watched professional videos, I split my hair in half, take a handy dandy hair tie, and I tie that up. And then I go to the other side and I break that also in half. And then I tie the back half off and I dye it section by section, slowly, just getting around my whole head. Fun. So I don't need to do that because I'm doing all of it. I bought more purple because what I wanted to do was have the top be purple and the bottom ombre into a blue. But I do not know why. If you know why, then just tell me in the comments. I'll read it. I don't know why, but it doesn't want to seem to stay in my hair. It just kind of all washes out. But one thing I will say is when you're done with this, each box should come with a Reconstructo thingy. Hang on. I think I still have the package, but it's okay. It's a deep reconstruction. So basically what this thing does is all the oils and lipids and all, I can't English. Okay. There's still enough left in here that I can use to wash my hair later. Assuming I don't rub it all over. Okay. So what this does is this put the oils and things back into your hair. Oils, It puts the oils and lipids that makes your hair healthy. It puts it all back into your hair. Because I think what happens is the dye kills. It does something that's not okay. Oh, geez, that's also not okay. No, okay. Anyways, so I have carpet in my bedroom, so I lay down another towel just in case. Okay. So this is going to take 45 to 50 minutes to kind of dry and chill out. So I'm just going to go at it. But I'll leave this on, but I'm just going to be watching TV and hanging out for 45 minutes. So when I'm done splathering this on, if you want to skip ahead to the part where I'm done, nothing's going to happen. Yeah, because I'm going to have to shower. And now I'm just playing with it. Look, I got blue thumbs. Okay, here it goes. I feel like I should be playing music. Is that something I can do? Oh, God. Okay. I wanted my pants to be blue. Yep. Okay. See, now, normally I'm a lot more careful, so I guess not. Okay. So I made a big O mistake-o, I think. I guess. I'm not entirely sure, but a big blob of dye, like the reason I wore black pants, thank the heavens. But a big, like, little blobble of blobble. That's a fun word that I just made up. Kind of just fell off my hand and onto my pants. That'll be fun. So I'm gonna lean forward a little bit. So I am not organized with this. I just soak the heck out of my hair and hope for the best. I'm not professional. Not in the slightest. So I'm gonna try to get all of it, but we'll see what happens. So I literally just squeeze a bunch of this because you need like a lot for some reason. But I just kind of squeeze it onto my hand and just kind of gently and slowly because I don't want this on my carpet. It will not come out. So I just kind of. So in order to get it in as much of my hair as I can, I try to move the direction of my hair into other parts, and then the back bottom is really hard to do for some reason because it seems to not want to go in the direction I want it to go. Okay. Yum. Look at that. Delicious. It's hair. Look how professional that looks. Not in the slightest. So I feel incredibly weird because I am literally just talking to myself. There's nothing going on. There's no conversation to engage in. I'm by myself. So, like, I'm trying to explain some things for the sake of having something to say. But yeah. So I have other friends who have their own YouTube channels, and why I would love for this to be a gaming channel. I'm kind of brokish at the moment, so. But they're like, oh yeah, it's easy. You just do your thing, and I'm like, well, first off, you have people you can talk to while you're doing your videos, and you have it all set up, and you got this whole cool thing going on, and I'm just chilling here in the center of my room with dye in my computer, and I'm just talking to myself. There's nobody else here. Yum. Okay. I think I got all of it. Just to make sure. We're gonna all of that. Do you see the size of that blob? That is a lot more than is. No, this is a lot less than what is already in my hair. But we're just gonna put more of it in. So if I were you, I'd go to a salon and ask them how you could go about doing this on your own at home. If you have any allergies or any concerns to whatever might be in the ingredient list in the dye product you wish to use, I would suggest that you talk to somebody about that because that sounds pretty important. Wow, okay. So at this point, I've got it pretty much all done. So now I'm going to grab a handy dandy hair tie without touching the floor. Okay. And I'm going to shoop. So what I like to do is, since my hair is a butt kiss, it likes to take forever to let literally anything dry. Come on. I just want to blab a little bit in the front. So I put my hair up and in like a bun ponytail combination thingy bober. Yeah. So I'll kind of just give it a little twist and wrap around. Okay. I'll take that hair tie. I'll tie it up. And it is not the most professional looking thing in the slightest. So at this point, I can take my gloves off because I have all of my hair up and out of the way. Do my best to avoid. I allow the gloves to go inside out. This way I can just no dye. So I have to kind of avoid the spot on the floor and change my pants because I'm sure my leg is being dyed blue at this very moment. But at this point, I'm pretty safe. I'm pretty safe. I don't think I missed. Yeah, I didn't miss any hairs. So at this point, I can take this off. So I'm just going to wait 45, 46, 48, about 48 minutes. I'm going to lay this dye side up so that it doesn't get all over the floor. But I'm going to go change my pants real quick. But I'm just going to let this dry a little bit and kind of let it do its thing, and then we'll take it from there. I suppose there's some stuff I should talk about at the moment, but I'm kind of mentally apparently not on this planet, so I don't know where I am. Let's take my shorts on. Shorts, pants, shorts. I'm going to go with fuzzy pants. Those are nice. Nice and cozy. Yeah, my leg is very blue. Oh, God. Oh, God. Why is my leg so friggin' blue? Okay. So these pantalones are going to have to go by themselves places and not dye my hand blue, too. Okay. I'm going to try to wash my leg off. So if you get a little bit of dye somewhere on your skin, I mean, obviously watch it. If it seems to start to irritate or start to you start to have some sort of reaction, go to the hospital. That's dangerous. So if you do get some on your leg and you're not having a reaction, you're okay. Just get I say paper towel, but you can obviously get toilet paper or whatever. So get some little toilet paper, get it, because it's toilet paper and it's incredibly weak, or at least the one I have. Very little water, teeny little bit of soap, and it should fade / scrub off. So let's get rid of this. Okay, well, that's as much as I can get off. So I didn't get it all off, but it was this really big and really, really dark bulge. Now, whoa. So I don't know how to get. This drives me absolutely. I'm just gonna keep changing subjects in the middle of my subject. So I got some dye on my ears, so I'm just gonna do my little water and soap trick. I think I'll be okay. I'll probably have my hair down for a while. And sometimes showering will help wash it off. But for now, I'm just going to try to get as much as I can off. So the petroleum jelly is freaking great because take a snizzy snazzy. I'm going to put my pant leg down again. Take a snizzy snazzy look at this. So I don't know how well you can see, but there is a little bit of a dark little thingy right there. Well, it's gone. So the petroleum jelly is really nice because it offers very good protection for your skin so that it doesn't turn whatever color you have your dye as. It's very strange consistency. So we're just going to wipe as much of that off as we can. I know I've kind of jumped topics a lot around here, and I mean, this is all over the place, but that's just how it be. Okay. Alrighty. So, okay. 50s. Okay, I'm not good at math. Okay. So, right now, I suppose I should tell you a little bit about myself. Hi. Hi. I am I couldn't remember my age there. I'm 16 years old. I'll be 17 in July. I'll probably do a birthday special video for myself. I'm 16 years old. I am a junior in high school. My high school is actually just down the street, so I bike to school every day. So I got the strongs. My legs are a lot stronger than my arms. I don't work out. I really, really should. But I am not the most popular person in school, if that wasn't, yeah, it's very obvious I'm not. But I bounce between friend groups. So I don't belong to like a specific group. So you watch a movie and you think, oh yeah, high school is like the popular kid group, and there's the sporty group, and then there's the nerds, and yeah, high school is actually a teeny bit similar. You have the groups that talk a little bit more about certain things at certain times, depending on the kind of the part of the year. So I kind of just bounce around, a jack of all trades. And I don't really know what to say. I have a lot of things that I want to do for this channel. I don't want to do just hair videos. I don't want to do just gaming videos. I want to do baking. I want to do gaming. I want to try to do makeup. I've never done it before. Ever. Like, I had a friend, we had military ball for school, and I had a friend come over and do my makeup for me. So, I actually have some pictures from that, but yeah, no. I have a job. Help. I work at a yogurt place, so really it was like my 7-year-old dream come true or whatever, so yay! So I am trying to pick up more shifts. School will be ending really soon for me, so I'll be able to pick up a lot more shifts, and I'm really looking forward to it, but I should be going to a camp in North Carolina, which is where I was born. which would have been something good to say at the beginning. Yeah. I was born in Charlotte, North Carolina. I do not live there now. When I was young, we moved. I live with my mother and my adopted stepfather. I wouldn't know how that was worded. My adopted father, I guess, would technically be the correct term. About 13 years. So I'm 13 years old. I'm 16, but at the time that I was 13 years old, my parents decided they wanted to have another kid. So my little brother was born. My little brother was born in November. And really, it's just life has been all over the place. I used to go to anime club at my school because I was one of those people. I was an officer. We've elected our new officer board, and I actually was going to run for vice president, but backed out at the last minute. I had a difficult time fitting in with club this year. Some of the officers had heard rumors that I was talking shit about them. So, yeah, they hated me. No, why? Why? So that happened. I decided that I didn't need that toxicity in my life anymore, so I no longer go to club, but I'm very happy now because there are people in my life now that are just, they're nice. They make me really happy. I really love being around them. And really, it's great. I don't know. I've never done this before. Yeah. I didn't used to have Snapchat, so like now I'm like, yeah, now I'm that kind of person. But it's nice to be connected. It's something that's easy to take advantage of. So, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I like to try to take this video somewhere else because I'm losing myself. So now that my hair is dyed and it's just sitting around being hair, I'm going to show some things that I do. So I've been through a heck of a lot of phones. Okay, yeah. I was just making sure. So 2 of my phones just stopped working. We couldn't trade them in. We couldn't get cash for them or anything. So instead of selling it online for parts, I pulled out my nail polish, which I almost never use on my actual hands. So pulled out my nail polish and I did some art. So I have a couple of different projects going on right now. So right now, So right now, these are my finished products. These are some things that I've done. And I think they're really cool. And I've showed them to like family and stuff, but hey, gotta get out there. So first off, this is not a phone. These are scissors. So these scissors were just plain metal silver scissors. I haven't finished them. I still need to do this side of the blade for each of them. But I tried to go for like a hot cold kind of thing. So okay, let's drop it. As you can see here, there's sparkles because I like sparkles. So one side is blue and the other side is red. I tried to keep consistent with the sparkle aesthetic. So each one has 3 different types of sparkle. So there's this gold blue. This was weird. This had blue sparkles and silver sparkles, and this one just had silver sparkles. And then on the other side, I couldn't find any any themed sparkles, so I used more of the silver sparkles on the other side. So this one has like blue and red and white in it, and this one's just red. You can't see it very well, but that's okay. This has white sparkles on it, and it's just, they still work and everything. Like I went over the screw and everything, and then they still work. I can't vouch for how sharp they are. They weren't very sharp in the first place, but yeah. So my phone and my phone charger's broke. So what I kind of did here was, this is not my favorite side, but it's still art. So this side is literally, there was no inspiration for this, but I'm like, I wanted to do art, so I did. I'm one of those people that has to get like the face to do art. So there's the eye in the center with just a bunch of lines, and then one of my chargers had broken, so I did like a little fun little designy thing on that. So on the other side was this side is actually the first side that I did, the first time I ever did nail polish art, and I'm quite proud of it. I'm kind of sad because this is the screen part, and I didn't have a lot of clear to put over it, so it really doesn't have any clear over it, but this is an underwater scene. The fish and everything on all the bubbles and all the dots and the seaweeds and the seahorses is all done with nail polish pen pieces. There's a little shell on the bottom down here. So as you can see, this is definitely a phone. It's got a line at the top for a speaker, and then it's got the home button, which just obviously doesn't work. And the other side had the camera and the microphone, and yeah. So this was a different one I did. Now, at one point, I made the poor decision to stack them on top of each other. Now, when you put nail polish on nail polish, dried or not, it will stick or melt. It will stick or whatever. So, sadly, what happened was, So what happened was the screen on this one actually cracked, which kind of gave it a cool aesthetic. But this is a universe. I've done these for friends on the little cube pieces. Oh, isn't that lovely? There's a blue stripe on my hand. For little cube pieces that people plug their chargers into, I've painted some of those for people. On the other side, I tried to go for an actual drawing. So there's just a girl with a face made of like muck or whatever. And I am really impressed with myself because I wouldn't describe myself as an incredibly artistic person. But when I get like these moments, it's like, this is pretty cool. Let me just do this. So last night, I got incredibly bored, and I pulled out my Converse shoes. Now, I need to do the other side and finish with this and get more polish, but I took a Sharpie, and I Sharpied. Now, these were not this color. They were lighter. They were like a light navy blue, and I Sharpied them. It looks like a dark navy. I would have assumed that it would have turned black, but it looks like a dark navy. I've whited out this part, and I'm going to try to do a bit of like a fan art type thing. I want to do a dragon on it. I don't know why. I love myth. I love old mythological stuff. It's good. So I'm going to do red and yellows and oranges and lots of sparkles. I love sparkles. I'm going to do sparkles and thingies. And and they're going to be great. I'm going to wear them to school. I have laces and everything. So yeah. So I'm not sure what to do now, but I'm going to look around the room, figure it out. So here we go. So I was and still am a huge reader. So I do a lot of reading. And I love the Harry Potter series. I'm one of those people. So I am not sure what house I should consider myself to be in, but it is what it is. I have a robe, I have wands, I have all kinds of fun stuff. Yeah. So I'll show you a few of the wands that I've gotten since I don't have a lot of ideas and stuff to talk about. So I'd really like to start by collecting the professor's wands, but that's not something that I considered. So I'm also one of the people who's like, oh, I want to have something to collect, but I don't want to collect rocks or stamps like everyone else. So what my father actually suggested was I work my job and I turn tips into camera and microphone and YouTube money, and then I take my paychecks, break them more or less in half into a savings account for my future and a regular account for wherever I wanted. And he suggested that the account for whatever I wanted I used to get wands for a collection-y thingy. So that's what I'm doing. So for those of you who have been to Disney's or Universal Studio or whatever, you know that they have the regular wands and they have the interactive ones. So really you only need one interactive wand and you just keep bringing it back. So this is Luna Lovegood. This is her wand. You can't read it, but that's okay. Very shiny. It comes with a map of Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley, which is an Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios. The map will show you, is this one upside down? Yes. The map will show you, this one's for Hogsmeade. The map will show you where all of the interactive things are and what wand movements you need to do for them. And then the other side will show it for Diagon Alley. So every interactive wand comes with one of these, which is pretty cool. And Luna Lovegood's wand is actually kind of interesting. I don't know what it's supposedly made of, but it's got a really pretty tulip on the other end, which is really pretty. So the interactive wands have this little shiny thingy right here. Now the shiny thingy is a glassy thingy that's supposed to do a technological thingy. These are scientific terms here, people. So I'm just going to put this back in the casing nice and gently because it's not doing it. Okay, I'll deal with that later. Stay. So there's a sensor in the different areas of the park. And you take your wand there and you do the motion and the sensor will sense the wand thingy doing the motion. It'll be like, oh, it's time to do my cool thing that I do. And it does, which is really cool. It's really cool. It's fun to get on your robe and get like your tie if you want to and just get your wand and go out there and do the interactives. And everyone who doesn't have their robe or their wand, or well, they do have the wand, who doesn't have their robe or their tie or anything fancy, just sitting there struggling to get it to work, and you kind of just walk up and just do it. It works, and you're like, yeah, I'm a real wizard.
Hello.
Okay, so my grandfather's here. My grandparents are watching me for the weekend. Hi, Grandpa.
Hi. You gonna need a ride to school in the morning?
Yes, I do.
What time do you leave?
6:30.
6:30.
Yep.
Okay. Night.
Night. I was not expecting that. Okay. So, as I was saying, you flex and it works and you feel like a real wizard. It's really cool. Apparently there are some secret ones where if you talk to certain people or some sort of quest something or whatever, it'll work. And it's actually pretty cool because there's no instructions and the map doesn't say anything about it, but when you find it, it's like no one's ever seen this before. So the next one I'll be showing you is for Victor Crumb. Now his wand is actually one of my favorites just because of the handle. Now I hate the way that it is curved, but it's got a pretty cool design on the front. So it's like a bird. I love it very much. This one is not interactive, but it is very fragile. And it goes back in the case perfectly fine. So basically, you do the fancy interactive things, and then it's kind of useless, but that's okay. Okay, so I have 2, 4, 6. I have 8 wands. And the next one is Professor Snape's. Now, Professor Snape's is all one color, and then it has design on the hilt, but it can be kind of hard to see. And it's very thick and very heavy. Well, not very, just a little heavier than normal. So this is incredibly cool to me, but it's like decorated nicely. So I can't describe the symbols on it, but to me they look a little Chinese. Not to be anything, they look a little different. Yeah. Okay. So the next one I will be showing you is Malfoy's moms. So Narcissa num num yum. Yummy English. So Narcissa Malfoy, I had thought that this was Malfoy's, but it wasn't. And this one's handle is incredibly painful to hold for extended amounts of times in a very tight grip. So I don't know how she does it. But it's got like this jewel thing. It's not like an actual jewel. It's like a solid. So it's one of those ASMR videos. They give me chills. But it's very nice. Very, very yummy. Okay. So my main issue with this one was before I decided I wanted to collect these, I wasn't incredibly careful with them, and I thought I was protecting this one, but apparently I was not. Thankfully, the wand itself is not damaged, but the box is utterly destroyed. I had stacked it on top of Narcissa Malfoy's, and we were in the car on the way home from Universal and all of that, but for some reason, the driver, who may have been my father or my mother, decided to move the chair, and I did not know, and they were very close to the mechanism of the chair, and it just crushed the box. So that went down in value. These two, Snape and Malfoy's, were the first ones that I ever got. And then my most recent trips were the ones where I got Victor's and I got Rufus. Wow, okay. That is a last name to rival the gods. Rufus. I am a true Harry Potter fan. I know all their names. So Rufus Grimgor, however you want to try and pronounce that, if you can, if it's not backwards. So his wand and the next one I'm going to show you are actually longer than the other ones, which I found was kind of weird. Like you can see the length difference. It's like an entire 2 inches. So I find that if you take the Pottermore quiz, the shorter you are, the longer your wand is, and the taller you are, the shorter your wand is. So this guy was very short, apparently. So most wands do not extend over 14 inches, but I'm pretty sure this guy's is a whole foot. So, yeah. That's 12 inches plus 2, so it's like pretty close. So this one is a little strange to hold because this notch is just at the wrong place for your thumb and index finger to be in just all of the wrong places. And it's very sleek, very, very sleek. I like a lot. It's very clean, very nice. Now, what I noticed was not all of the wands that I recently or got in the past had this little thing in it. Like, only 2 of them did. So I'm pretty sure that these ones are the real collectible ones I should be looking for. And what's funny is these are characters I don't recall seeing in any of the movies or reading in any of the books, but it's been a long time since I've read them anyways. So the next one I'm going to be showing you is Professor Flitwick. Now, Professor Flitwick is that really, really short guy who teaches charms class. Now, if you play on the Harry Potter game that they have that I'm blanking out on real quick, so just give me a sec. It basically just says Harry Potter, but if you get this fun, fancy app for the Wizarding World, it's so cute. Like, can we just, that little yellow pygmy puff, please, little puppers. So if you get this app, you'll meet Professor Flitwick as one of your charms instructors. So he's incredibly short, has to stand on a lot of books. So have fun with that one. His wand disturbs me. Like, it's not disgusting and scarring, all that. It's just oddly shaped at the hilt. Now, this one's almost impossible to get out and back in, but it like slants at the handle. So it looks like a very nice wand. Very, very wandy. But then like it widens and twists, and it just, personally, I don't know how Professor Flitwick feels about all of this, but it sits in my palm very awkwardly. So I feel like the wand chooses the wizard thing would be very, very disturbing if you weren't comfortable with the way that you could hold the wand. I wonder if that's like an actual thing where they have like a cover for it. Like, do you think that some wizards like don't like the hilt of their wand, so they get like a cover or something for it? Would that make sense? That would make sense, right? Yeah. Okay. So Professor Flitwick's and our little Scrimagore friend, their wands are the same length, so I'm assuming that our other guy is quite short. Okay, so these next two, these are the fun ones. So these next two have a little bit more value than the other ones, but not any more than anything else. They're from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And I loved that movie a lot. It was great. The effects and the creatures and it's just great. Okay. So it's hard to choose whether or not to start with our fun main characters, but I'm not going to. I have Newt Scamanders and I have Nicholas Flamel. I couldn't decide between getting Nicholas's or someone else's. I can't remember who the other person was, but I decided that I liked the last name Flamel, and next time I'd get the other one. So this one, how do you hold these? So this one is an average length, and it's got this like bone attached to it. So I assume it's like some sort of viper or basilisk. I don't think it would be from a dragon or anything, because I honestly don't think it curves like that. It could also be a talon of some sort. I'm not sure, but it's got this nice ornate detail over here. We'll just give that a little turn. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. different place entirely. So this was Nicholas Flamel. Now, Nicholas Flamel, I don't recall being mentioned very often in the movie. So, yeah. So this is the last one that I have, and this is our fun, witty main characters. Now, his is shorter than Nicholas Flamel's. This is Newt Scamander's Yummy Wand. And I love it so much. So the inside of his, like, you can see some of the inside of his, and it is beautiful. So you pull it out and you think, yes, it is just wood. It is wood. Very much wood. But there's like this pocket here. And this pocket, I think, is filled with unicorn's blood because it is very shiny. And I love it so much. It's so great. And it's lightweight and it works. Now, I'm concerned on how most wizards haven't broken their wands because this is very thin and just swinging it around makes me feel like it's going to break, so I'm going to stop. But it's just so thin. And you'll notice the packaging for these ones are definitely different. Like this fancy box not only has beautiful sparkles and a colored lid as opposed to our gray and our red ones, but this one has like a little film covery piece for it, so it's like extra protection, extra nice. Okay, that's all the ones I have, but I am going to start keeping a collection of them. I'm going to sketch them out into this book, and I'm going to know literally everything about them. So we still have another 10 minutes until I need to rinse this out. So another 10 minutes until I say goodbye and then come back. Yeah. Let's see. I like dark things. It's a random thing to say, but I do. I like dark things. I wear dark clothing. I wear light clothing. I bounce back and forth. But I have these little statue boys, and I love this one in particular, just because of how dark it is, or it's beautiful. Oh, jeez. Okay, so he's just a little bit of a heavy boy. Rawr. Okay. Boop this new. So I can see in our lovely chat, how am I doing? I am doing great. I'm doing pretty okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm having fun. I'm nervous, but I'm having fun. That's good enough. Yeah. How are you doing? Are you doing good? You're the only one here right now. Meh. Well, I hope you do better. I hope things do good. You know life. Yes, I do know life. I happen to be lifing right now, and lifing is pretty okay. Lifing is good. Life. Okay, so no way you do. Yes, I do. I do. Very much do, apparently. Okay. I'm tired. Where I am, it is 9:30, which is actually not all that late, but I was up until 3 a.m. last night for God knows why. God, why was I up? Okay. No response. That's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and head out. I'm going to get all showered up and I'll dry my hair and I'll get this all washed out. You took a nap. Your naps are great. Took a nap. Congrats. All right. So I will be back. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you watched the entire 55 minutes and 30 seconds, kudos to you for having a bunch of time, because I really don't usually. But I hope to be posting more, and I should be seeing you guys in a couple minutes with my hair all dry and all rinsed out. Bye, guys. Long